I have no money by the book. My uncle has 2 farms in Texas. You must be hungry by now. I am the father of 2 children. They are very, very busy these days. My uncle is just around the corner. Columbus showed the world was around. Several children were afraid of a doctor. His service has been very popular among students for years. He became ill during his trip. He thought that this changed him into a strong person. I met his wife before and she's a friendly person. He ordered us to give quick answers. The company placed the business plan for next year. He promised to come home with a bottle of wine tonight. Could you say something to your best friend? Would you show me the way to the post office? She smiled at the neighbor's baby. And does anybody speak Chinese? The news about his company really surprised me. Don't talk about it from her. My mother told me this beautiful time. When did you hear tell you that secret? He thanked for a great dinner. The child touched soft white snow on the ground. I visited my sick aunt at the hospital. She waved goodbye through the window. Police arrived at the scene quickly. The kid blew his nose many times. We have to carry all of those boxes to the car. He caught a fish with his hands. The boy climbed up to the top of the tree. I don't cross this door on hot days. Did you come here by subway or by taxi? Subway or by taxi? A girl was crying all along in the middle of the park. She was dancing to the music on the radio. Usually during coffee in the morning. Perhaps JD will drive us to the station. He ate a chocolate cake after dinner. Yesterday someone entered his house through the kitchen window. My airplane was flying above the clouds. We go to a movie together once a month. He hit his 3rd home run of the season last night. My sister was holding a door in the photograph. I walk to my office every morning. He's writing a letter to his friend in the cafe. Why do you always act funny like that? They attack the city from the air. My grandmother bakes delicious cookies. My parents began a new business 8 years ago. He broke his left leg in a soccer game. I bring sandwiches to the picnic. City is building a bridge across the river. I bought a cheap camel for a trip. We chose a table by the window in the restaurant. Her husband cooks much better than that. I can count up to 10 in French. You should cover your skin when you are in the sun. She cut an orange in half with a knife. He did a good job as captain of the team. If you can do this alone, I'll be proud of you. She does everything slowly. He's drawing a picture of a flower with a pencil. Often dresses in dark colors. Excuse me for asking so many questions at once. 不知道。 一旦最後まで一通りやりますかな。111 Cloudy, it's cloudy today. Cool, it's getting cool. Warm, sweetie. Dry season. Wet, get wet. First, for the first time. Second, it means second grade. The second to none. Third, few. Able, born rich, both, on both sides. Sudden, weather. Clean and clean shoes. Dangerous. Dear, different, difficult. Each, easy. Either, famous, fine. Free, fresh, full, glad. ちょっとこれくらい。Interesting. Junior, lucky, necessary, nice, okay, pretty, quick, real, rich, right, safe, same, sleepy, slow, special, truth, useful. Be junior to get lucky, be lucky today. Second time, necessary. Next day, it is okay to do. Be quick. Be born rich. That's right, you're right. Be safe from. Same here. Then become sleepy. Get sleepy. Slow terrain. Which means controls. Weak. Wise. Worst. Wrong. Already. Also. Away. Everywhere. Far. Later. No. O'clock. Damn, dear, yes. Anybody, everyone hurts it. Mine, nobody, nothing, always. Somebody. Dear, dears, damn, yours, us, love, doing. Since, toward, under, upon, where, whom, whose, shall, by, hello, hi, oh. これも P こっちか。で次が1112。The computer announce model. The computer maker will soon announce a price cut for their popular models. Elder assist cooking. Elder daughter assists me with the cooking when I have to work late. Don't blame others for your drinking habit. Blame drinking habit. She bowed to the audience before she left the stage. Bow, audience, stage. Jazz festival was broadcast. We broadcast on the radio last night. Civil Americans claim that their labor conditions are bad. Movies to comfort the local people who lost their homes in the flood. The sister often complains about the noisy music from the room. They are demanding an official account from the company. I can't deny the fact that he's handsome and intelligent. In the book, she describes how an experienced teenage mother describes an experienced teenage. She directed tourists to the hotel. He directed tourists. Don't discuss personal stuff at the business meetings. The doctor has been educating the public about the disease. I know what it is, however, I can explain well in English. The professor expressed his anger at the students' rough words. Please forgive me for my stupid act the other day. She informed the police immediately about the man you saw. She introduced herself as a writer. You ought to knock before you open the door. Could you really lie to me about his height? When I mentioned my lawyer, she seemed familiar with his new name. His name. He nodded, but I couldn't tell whether he was willing to help me. The railroad company permits passengers to take their pets on the train. He proposed first talks, but the rest of us didn't think that would be helpful. Can I reply to this invitation by fax? I requested a steam iron from the front desk of the hotel. I had to shout to call the waiter because music was so loud. The test result suggests that you might have medical problems. The steel industry didn't support trade policy. The coast guard warned fishermen about the possibility of high waves. The policeman approached the car very carefully. I awoke from the awful dream in a cloud of sweat. The rain was beating on the roof so hard that I turned up the stereo. A piece of food caught in my throat, and I was unable to breathe for a moment. The store owner brushed dust off the valuable plate and shouted to me. 一周1、2、3、4、5、6多いな。足の方も軽く飛ばしょう。回1から。こっちの方。Yeah, I have enough money to buy the book. My uncle has 2 farms in Texas. He must be hungry by now. I am the father of 2 children. Even they are very busy these days. The bank is just around the corner. Columbus was sure that the world was round. Several of the children were afraid of the doctor. This research has been very popular among the students for 4 years. He became ill during his trip. My father's death had changed him into a strong person. もう一回これ3までやるか。I have enough money to buy the book. Frank has 2 farms in Texas. He must be hungry by now. I am the father of 2 children. They are very busy these days. The bank is just around the corner. Columbus sure that the world was round. Several children are afraid of a doctor. Mr. Wilson has been very popular among the students for 4 years. His father's death changed him into a strong person. I have enough money to buy the book. My uncle has 2 farms in Texas. He must be hungry by now. I am the father of 2 children. They are very busy these days. The bank is just around the corner. Columbus sure the world was round. Several children are afraid of the doctor. Mr. Wilson has been very popular student among students for 4 years. He became ill during his trip. His father's death changed him into a strong person. So cute. I met his wife before, and she's a friendly person. He ordered us to give quick answers. The company presented its business plan for next year. He promised to come home with a bottle of wine tonight. How could you say such a thing to your best friend? Would you show me the way to the post office? I smiled at the neighbor's baby. Does anybody speak Chinese? News about his company really surprised me. Don't talk about age in front of her. Mother told me this beautiful song. When did he tell you that secret? He thanked her for a great dinner. He tried to touch soft white snow on the ground. I visited my sick aunt at the hospital. She waved goodbye through the window. The priest arrived at the scene quickly. The kid blew his nose many times. We have to carry all those bags to the car. He caught a fish with his hands. The boy climbed up to the top of the tree. I didn't close this door on the hot days. Did you come here by subway or by taxi? A girl was crying all alone in the middle of the park. She was dancing to the music on the radio. I usually drank coffee in the morning. Perhaps the daddy will drive us to the station. We ate a chocolate cake after dinner. Yesterday someone entered his house through the kitchen window. An airplane was flying above the clouds. They go to a movie together once a month. He hit his third home run of the season last night. My sister was holding a doll in the photograph. これは、こっちか。3までやると、そうやね。I met his wife for an extraordinary person. He ordered us to give quick answers. The company presented its business plan next year. Promised to come home with a bottle of wine tonight. Could you sing to best friend? Would you show me the way to the post office? He smiled at the neighbor's baby. Does anybody speak Chinese? The news about his company really surprised me. Don't talk about age in front of her. My mother told me this beautiful song. When did he tell you that secret? He thanked for a great dinner. The child touched soft white snow on the ground. Soft white snow on the ground. I visited my sick aunt at the hospital. She waved goodbye through the window. Police arrived at the scene quickly. The kid blew his nose many times. I have to carry all of those boxes to the car. Carry all of those boxes to the car. He caught a fish with his hands. The boy climbed up to the top of the tree. I don't close this door on hot days. Did you come here by taxi, by subway or by taxi? I got lost crying alone in the middle of the park. She was dancing to the music on the radio. I usually drink coffee in the morning. Perhaps Daddy will drive us to the station. We ate chocolate cake for dinner. Yesterday someone entered his house through the kitchen window. An airplane was flying above the clouds. They go to a movie together once a month. He hit his third home run of the season last night. My sister was holding a doll in the photograph. I walked to my office every morning. She was writing a letter to his friend in the cafe. Why do you always act funny like that? They attacked Steve in the air. My grandmother bakes delicious cookies. My parents began a new business 80 years ago. He broke his left leg in a soccer game. I bring sandwiches to the picnic. The city is building a bridge across a river. I bought a cheap camera for our trip. We chose a table by the window in a restaurant. Her husband cooks much better than she does. I can count up to 10 in French. You should cover your skin when you are in the sun. She cut an orange in half with a knife. He did a good job as captain of the team. If you can this one, I'll be proud of you. She does everything slowly. She's drawing a picture of the flower with a pencil. She often dresses in dark colors. Excuse me, I've asked this many questions once. I walk to my office every morning. He was writing related to his friend in the cafe. Why do you always act funny like that? He attacked the city from the air. My grandmother bakes delicious cookies. Her parents began doing business 8 years ago. He broke his left leg in the soccer game. I bring sandwiches to the picnic. The city is building a bridge across the river. I bought a cheap camera for our trip. We chose a table by the window in a restaurant. Her husband cooks much better than she does. I can count up to 10 in French. You should cover your skin while you are in the sun. She cut an orange in half with a knife. He did a good job as captain of the team. You can do this alone and be proud of it. She does everything slowly. She's drawing a picture of a flower with a pencil. She often dresses in dark colors. Excuse me for asking so many questions. 今日からはノルマが多い。現在の目標。付けは一旦仮で。こっちの方が見やすいかな。感じかな。こうしよう。Cloudy, cool, warm, dry, wet, first, second, third, few. Able, born, both, certain, clean, dangerous, dear, different, difficult. It's easy, famous, fine, free, fresh, full, glad. Interesting, junior, lucky, necessary, nice, okay, pretty, quick, real, rich, right, safe, same. Sleepy, slow, special, true, useful, weak, wise, worse, wrong, already, also, way, everywhere, far, later, no o'clock, then, dear, yes, anyone, everybody, everyone, hears it, mine, nobody, none, nothing, ours, somebody, dear, theirs, them, yours, earth, below, belowing. Since, toward, under, upon, will, whom, whose, shall, by, hello, hi, oh. Cloudy, cool, warm, dry, wet, first, second, third, few. Able, born, both, certain, clean, dangerous, dear, different, difficult. It's easy, either, famous, fine, free, fresh, full, glad. Interesting, junior, lucky. Necessary, nice, okay, pretty, quick, real, rich, right, safe, same, sleepy, slow, special, true, useful, weak, wise, worse, wrong, already, also, away, everywhere, for, later, no o'clock, then, dear, yes, anyone. Everybody, everyone, hers, it, mine, nobody, nobody. None, nothing, ours, somebody, their, theirs, them, yours, earth, below, between, since, toward, under, upon, where, whom, whose, shall, by, hello, hi, all. computer maker will announce a price cut for their popular models. これ最初の方は単語の考えかな。Others cease cooking, blame drinking habit, bar, audience, stage, chairs, Facebook, broadcast, worker claim labor conditions, comfort, local flood, complain, noisy, demand, offshore account, deny, handsome, intelligent, describe own experience, teenage, direct, tourist, discuss, personal stuff, educate, public, disease, however, explain, professor, express, anger, rough, forgive, stupid, inform, immediately, introduce herself, writer, art, knock, clearly, lie, height, mention, royal, familiar, not with a wording, railroad, permit, passenger, propose, further, rest, helpful, reply, invitation, fax, request, steam, iron, showed, waiter, loud, result, suggest, might, medical, steel, industry, sport, trade, police, policy, coast, worm, fisherman, prosperity. どこまでこれもうちょっと先か approach, carefree, awake, awful, sweat, pit, cereal, throat, unable, breathe, moment, owner, brush, dust, variable, plate. Computer, announce model. Other, cease cooking, blame, drinking habit. Bar, audience, stage, jazz, Facebook, broadcast. Worker, claim, labor, condition, comfort, local, flood, complain, noisy, demand, offshore, account. Account, handsome, intelligent, deny, describe, own, experience, teenage, direct, tourist, discuss, personal, staff. Educate, public, disease, however, explain, professor, express, anger, rough, forgive, stupid, inform, immediately, introduce yourself, writer, art, knock, clearly, lie, height, mention, lawyer, familiar, not, willing, railroad, permit, passenger, propose, further, rest, helpful, reply, invitation, fax, request, steam, iron, shout, waiter, loud, result, suggest, might, medical, steel, industry, sport, trade, policy, coast, war, fisherman, possibility, Policeman approached the car very carefully. I woke away from the awful dream in a cold of sweat. The rain was beating on the roof so hard I turned up cereal, pit, cereal, throat, neighbor, breathe, moment, stool, brush, task, variable, plate. よし。最初から。これもうちょっと明確化にするか。英語。一行ついるか。こっちに書こう。 うんうんうん。こうなっちゃうから、ここやね。こうか。ここにしとこう。これ、漢字と英語入れ替えよう。そしてこれをこうですよと。で、そのために SVL を入れますと。こう字分けてねっけ。これはこうでいいかな。現在の目標。こうなる。違う。適してるか。こうやね。期間か。9月まで8月末か。6月頭から始めてるけど、9月頭から12、9、10、11か。トゥードゥの方に書くべき。まあいいや。よし、というわけで、もう一回 SVL を最初から一周ずつやって、朝の英語は終わろうかと。これでもいらんな。これ結構。これあれだ、帰ってやりにくいな。Okay. I have enough money to buy the bird. My uncle has to tell farmers in Texas. He must be hungry by now. I'm the father of 2 children. They are very visitors. Bank is just around the corner. Columbus sure that the world was round. Several children are forever talked to. Wilson has been very popular among students for years. He became ill here during his trip. His father's death changed him into a strong person. I met his wife before and soon she's a friendly person. He ordered us to give quick answers. The company presented its business plan for next year. He promised to come home with a bottle of wine tonight. How could you say such a thing to your best friend? Would you show me the way to the post office? She smiled at the neighbor's baby. Does anybody speak Chinese? The news about his company really surprised me. Don't talk about the age in front of her. Don't talk about the age in front of her. My mother taught me this beautiful song. When did he tell you that secret? He thanked her for a great dinner. Child touched soft white snow on the ground. I visited my sick aunt at the hospital. She waved goodbye through the window. The police arrived at the scene quickly. The kid blew his nose many times. We have to carry all of those bags to the car and cut a fish with his hands. The boy climbed up to the top of a tree. I don't close this door on hot days. Did you come here by subway or by taxi? A girl was crying all alone in the middle of the park. She was dancing to the music on the radio. Usually during coffee in the morning. Perhaps Daddy will drive us to the station. We ate chocolate cake at dinner. Yesterday someone entered his house through the kitchen window. Our airplane was flying above the clouds. They go to a movie once a month. He hit his third home run of the season last night. My sister was holding a doll in the photograph. I walked to my office every morning. He was writing a letter to his friend in the cafe. Why do you always act funny like that? They attacked the city from the air. My grandmother bakes delicious cookies. My parents began a new business 8 years ago. I broke his left leg in a soccer game. I bring sandwiches to the picnic. The city is building a bridge across the river. I bought a cheap camera for a trip. We chose a table by the window in the restaurant. Her husband cooks much better than she does. I can count up to 10 in French. You should cover your skin when you're in the sun. She cut an orange in half with a knife. He did a good job as captain of the team. If you can do this alone, I'll be proud of you. He does everything slowly. She's drawing a picture of a flower with a pencil. She often dresses in the dark colors. Excuse me asking so many questions at once. Cloudy, cool, warm, dry, wet, first, second, third, few. Able, born, both, certain, clean, dangerous, dear, different, difficult. It's easy, ideal, famous, fine, free, fresh, full, glad. Interesting, junior, lucky, necessary. Nice, okay, pretty, quickly, real. Rich, right, safe, same, sleepy, slow, special, true, useful. Weak, wise, worse, wrong. Already, also, aware, everywhere. Far, later, no, o'clock, then, dear, yes. Anyone, everybody, everyone, hers, it, nine, nobody, none, nothing, ours. Somebody, dear, theirs, them, yours. Earth, below, between. Since, toward, under, upon, everywhere, whom, whose. Show, every, hi, no, by, hello, hi, all. Computer maker will soon announce price cut for their popular models. My elder daughter assists me with cooking when I have to work late. Don't blame others for your drinking habit. She bowed to the audience before she left the stage. The jazz festival was broadcasted on the radio last night. Some workers claimed that their labor conditions are bad. The movie star comforted the local people who lost their homes in the flood. Her sister often complains about the noise and music from his room. They are demanding an official account from the company. I can't deny the fact that he's handsome and intelligent too. In the book, she describes her own experience as a teenage mother. She directed tourists to the hotel. Don't discuss personal stuff at business meetings. Doctor has been educating the public about the disease. I know what it is, however, I can't explain it well in English. The professor expressed his anger at the students' rough words. Please forgive me for my stupid act the other day. You should inform the police immediately after about the man you saw. She introduced herself as a writer. You ought to knock before you open the door. You clearly lied to me about his height. When I mentioned my lawyer, she seemed familiar with his name. He nodded, but I couldn't tell whether he was willing to help me. The railroad company permits passengers to take their pets on the train. He proposed further talks, but the rest of us didn't think that would be helpful. Can I reply to this invitation by fax? I requested the steam iron from the front desk of the hotel. The hotel. I had to shout to call the waiter because the music was so loud. The results suggest that you might have a medical problem. The steel industry didn't support trade policy. The Coast Guard warned fishermen about the possibility of high waves. The policeman approached the car very carefully, away from the awful terrain called sweat. The rain was beating on the roof so hard I turned up the stereo. A piece of food caught in my throat, so I was unable to breathe for a moment. The store owner brushed dust off the valuable plate and showed it to me. よし。記憶というので、よし、一旦英語は終わりで、次に漢字をやろうかと。その前に漢字検定準一級というややこしいな。前か。今日の回数。これは、何で式やったっけ？こうか。とりあえず持ってきて。で、B2か、これか。で、G。違う、こっち。で、U じゃなくて、AJ の、AJ で AI か。プラス、こうかな。よし、この方がいいか。これが AJ じゃなくて T というの T か。よし、一旦これはこれで終わりと。じゃあ漢字の方もやっていきます。漢字と分かりやすく漢字でも取ってするか。下水、高原、黄肥、水墨、 集体、スイカ、古中の点、もみ、なぐ、おり、九皮、山菜、一遊、金母、鎮守、大根、蛍光、市議、タコイト、かすめる、定調、貯財、失火、牧船、人前、宿席、特筆、狭間、そば道、そぞろ、皮脂、行員、帽子、劇、カンカン、浪費、晩夏、しとみ、津賀、やぶみ、煎餅、劇、調布、狂輪、屏風、九泉、勝者、靴石、菓子、また。これあれやね。よいしょ。こうで、これ大変かも。これはこう、46の、これ50続きでやるから、こう、6からいくとこう、こうね。46。けみする、つぶさに、くつろぐ、あやかる、こもかぶり、うたた、そがれる、したたか、たむろ、たためる、そぞろ、おののく、横島、つづめる、たけている、おもろ、かたじけない、ちなむ、ほぼ、つがえる、ねぎらう、なんなん、ひとしく、わきまえる、なにがし、おおむね、たまたま、しごかれる、ぬかずく、まみえる、必生、終わる、彫像、始める、蝶々、集める、長山、しぼむ、誘惑、熱い。52コマ。繁殖、茂る、特色、汚す、商法、勝つ、いいきょ、満ちる、因果、許す、指令、磨く、遠舞、暗い、宝泉、煮る、監視、諌める、崇高、赴く、爆笑、さらす、人生、しなやか、集荷、集める、相乗、乱れる、願老、もてあそぶ、工事、法律、京都、強行、終身、苦中、調達、栄達、自責、国籍、経類、継続、右京、支局、利的、妙理、社交、発行、医者、いる、開催、しっかり、公便、公便、因合、因順、相違、相在、優秀、終べ開く。ろうそく、大げさ、大体、億劫、ふすま、稜線、嬉しい、勢ぞろい、しい、しい、雨どい、雨どい、こぐ、ぐい、旺盛、いびつ、朴線、朴だったか、がん、おひれ、つる、つる、梱包、さじ、さじ加減、りんご、紺碧、伴侶、立水、うるう年、眉間、しゅ、しゅ、格子島、捻挫、もろく、消し、金色、肥後、永結、編纂、くし、くし、失神、放棄、奮発、わびる、毅然、逼迫、あたかも、醤油、ほうが、ほうが、ほうが金、ほうが。少量、超深層区、高乱、爆する、不意不動、灯油、亡霊、門目、ひがき、憂える、剣伝、蝶々、総が、どんと、隠居、定所、興奮、包み、しばらく、伺う、トウコ、キャラ、根軸、繁殖、自発、釈上、指導、掘り、不入り、読み、付近、円や、労する、 共和、学業、開徳、人員、欺く、いびつ、渡る、相違、交通、老類、縁を、ピンピン、ふつふつ、事実、もてなす、すく、いやが上にも。176。先生、戦火の客となる一羽、杞羽、模倣、模索、母上、金母、東洋、魚形、戦策、戦爆、弱体化、強弱、少子、交渉、粉飾、粉体、撤回、階層、自閉、平理、雑念、無雑、困惑、枠歴、万部、無限、翼流、流別、めしべ、栄鉄、主海、ヒノキ、頬杖、昏睡、ワニ、気境、伸びる、山びる、春居、定律、解消、垢抜けた、順知、苛立つ、動向、着気、外貨、外貨。94まで。とろける、くら替え、つば、餌食、極寒、カバン、宝物、わしづかみ、せく、せく。手はず、鶏粉、菩提樹、高校や、ごする、気まま、挨拶、ひがむ、上徳、上等式。上等式、さわらび、さやあて、醍醐味、爽やかな、木図、変貌、脇目、ことなかれ、ついえる、ついえる、配膳、もらい泣き、軽蔑、椅子、腎臓、憧れる、三千、三千か、まとまる、開催を叫ぶ、開催する、儲かる、石鹸、ティーする、羨む、みこし、錯綜、ついばむ、ぼっこん、すく、すく。次は残りラスト1周は全部例文込みでいこうかなと。これ学習団の方にやってるかって書いてあるな。言ってもな、これか。まあいいか。いや。いいや。はい、じゃあ1から。家水が実る座右の銘に古言を用いる。公費し恩師に感謝を伝えた。ご生母の段体系に存じます。同盟国との中隊を強めた。夜中に警察官に推化された。旧友と古州の天に遊んだ。もみを選別して保存する。風も収まり波もないできた。心に積もった檻は消えていた。給費を畑まで運ぶ。山菜の跡地を訪問する。先輩をめかけ一遊した。金母の情が募ってゆく。経済界で珍事が起きた。大行入れずんばと勇む。県下の傾向が充実している。今年も市議が渡来してきた。箱をたこいとで縛る。箱をたこいとで縛る。背後からバッグをかすめ取られた。丁重なおもてなしを受ける。 諸罪だと謙遜する。親の漆黒を離れた。国家の全牧を、全土を牧戦した。連休は人前として日を過ごした。自らの宿敵の、不平を吐露する。かたくなにその特筆をつか続けている。岩の狭間から水が湧き出ている。そぞろに故郷の風景が思い出された。そば道が少し上がると茶屋がある。皮脂の賃金も徒労に終わった。婚姻の年に子供が生まれた。帽子を白雪が覆う。後ろ夫婦の中に劇が生じる。カンカンとして市政の意思を示す。老義が若い芸師を指導する。眩しくて瞳を下ろした。非常する際、あぶみが取れてしまった。新しい技術開発の先兵となった。劇を用いて敵をほふる。顔写真を重複し忘れていた。彼はこの壁村で唯一の強林だ。古い廟を改築した。9戦道に励む。勝者で一夜を犯した。靴石の設置を手伝った。菓子でできた木刀を振る。木の股に新芽が生えている。親元を離れ10年の年月を気にする。自己原因をつぶさに報告する。都会の喧騒を忘れてくつろいだ。親の親友の運にあやかりたい。奉納する細かぶりを運ぶ。歌と開墾の念に絶えない。彼の一言で今日がそがれた。彼は休日にしたたか酒を飲む。事故現場に人がたむろしている。王に送る道をしたためた。そぞろに学生時代を懐かしむ。その程度の揺れにはおののかない。札束を前に横島な考えを抱いた。収入が減り、支出を続める。息子は画才に長けている。彼はおもむろに語り出した。恩情をかたじけなく存じます。記念日にちなんだ料理を作る。提出作品はほぼ完成している。二つの和歌をつがえる。主張にねぎらいの言葉をかけられた。建てられて100年になんなとする。皆が等しく落胆した。彼は全億をわきまえている。持っていたして何がしかのお金を募金した。予想は大むに当たっていた。休日に町でたまたま同僚に会った。コーチによくしごかれていた。毎日人前にぬかづく。大使にまみえる機会をいただいた。筆声終わる。彫像始める。象徴集める。長山しぼむ。誘惑熱い。繁殖ちげる。特色汚す。商法勝つ。影響満ちる。因果許す。60か56か指令磨く。問うまい暗い。放線煮る。監視諌める。崇高赴く。爆笑さらす。人生しなやか。集荷熱い。相乗乱れる。元老もたらすぶ。一言が、反対派の工事となった。彼は筆師はこう一対を成している。京都の顔写真が公開された。米は去年に続き強行だった。中心からお喜び申し上げます。彼の口を察する。俗事から調達している。幼少より栄達していた。町にある自責を尋ねる。牧籍から本物と鑑定された。これ全例文読みが長いな。いくつかの経類を断つ。裁判所で継続中の事件だ。方法が右極すぎる。彼は死極を図った。彼の利的行為は重罰である。医者として妙利に尽きる。社交心を煽る歌い文句だ。薄厚な女性の役を演じる。被害者を慰謝する。傷ついている人心を慰撫した。親からの借金を開催した。しっかり調査に協力する。詳細は公便にと送ります。彼は手紙を公便に託した。再起は隠語のやり方をする。彼の陰純な態度に苛立つ。社員の総意を組む。惣菜は常に返事を作る。二品かな。 彼は優秀に閉ざされている。知らせを聞いて周囲を開く。76。誕生日のロースコを買った。大げさなジェスチャーをする。大体部の張りを訴える。彼に会うのが億劫だ。飼い猫に襖を破られた。稜線をたどっていく。嬉しい心持ちがする。歴代のスターが勢ぞろいした。新しい哲学について支持する。恣意的な解釈をして失敗する。実家の雨どいを取り替える。ボートを漕いで川を下る。ぐうより返する。大瀬の好奇心を示した。いびつな形の茶碗だが趣がある。社会の朴沢たる使命を持つ。がんの新しい治療薬を開発した。その話に尾ひれがついている。ひょうたんのつるを切った。祖母のつるの一声で決まった。旅行の土産を梱包して送る。彼のさじ加減のことが決まる。取り立てのリンゴを食べた。紺碧の海に潜る。人生の伴侶を大切にする。城内は立水のうちもない。今年はうるう年だ。彼はよく眉間にシワを寄せる。戦場で刺繍を感じた。日本伝統の刺繍を学ぶ。格子島の靴下を買う。捻挫した幹部を冷やす。完全チームはもろくも崩れ去った。山頂から見ると騎士粒のようだ。茜色の空を見上げた。幕府の庇護のもとに発展した。曽祖父と英傑する。用語辞典の編纂に携わる。イカに串を刺して焼いた。串で髪を溶かす姿が色っぽい。腕の刺繍を見てもらった。家政に対し民衆が放棄した。彼の弁流は奮発者だった。部下の無礼な態度を詫びる。無理な要求は毅然と拒否する。国際情勢が逼迫している。時あたかも牛蜜時であった。隠し味に醤油を入れる。革命の邦画を見る。邦画金を募る。いや、長え。混ぜる薬を少量する。超新装具のモデルに憧れている。高蘭に巧みな技が光る。爆するほどの価値もない。不不動の境地に達した。雨がっぱに灯油紙を引いた。亡霊な君主の一生を描いた。文明の単位で真珠の重さを記す。朽ちた檜垣を取り替える。友の、病に伏したるを憂える。その功績は世界中に喧伝された。蝶々と喋る彼に、蝶々とか。彼は詐欺集団の相互にかかった。クジラが水をドンとするがごとし。国王の隠居をもらい出兵した。停車で釣りをする。不快そうな興奮を漏らしている。墨に生えた春草かな上に座す。返し歌をしばらく考える。相手の声を伺っている。刀庫の筆を誓う。精巧なキャラ細工を買った。金軸を依頼だかと思った。希少植物の発色方法を考える。彼は自発し全国を暗記した。食上の音が境内から聞こえる。孔子の説いた児童を研究する。定石の周りの堀を再利用する。不意入りの美しい花を母に送った。主君が読みする戦績を挙げた。大きな布巾を担ぐ。彼女の延々立ち姿は絵になる。耳を気にする大音響だ。万国共和についてのたまう。学業を捉えることやべからずかな。捉えることべからずか。開徳し秋を伺う。1960人の人員である。関係者全員が私を欺いてきた。いびつになった関係を修復したい。特化が国中に渡る。この土地は山に相違されている。万事交通と報告せよ。こびりついた老流を拭き取る。燕王の城に駆り立てられる。画人ピンピンとしてその後を盛んなり。ふつふつの人員に連なる。史実な研究と努力を続ける。手厚いもてなしを受ける。和紙をすく体験をした。 決勝は嫌が上にも盛り上がった。もうしらすばと、庭の潜水に、恋を放つ。事故で戦火の客となった。一羽の陣を立てる。先に用意、九が壮大になる。愛面目とした言い方だ。解決策を模索している。彼女に母情を抱いている。その活躍に金母の念を抱く。家臣となり軍を統御する。年賀状に筆で魚形と書いた。深く詮索する必要はない。錯漠たる風景を思い描く。種族チームが弱体化した。最近の若者は強弱に感じる。先月、少子会を催した。当時の交渉を調べる。結果は粉飾され喧伝された。若い芸者に憤慨を施す。論文の撤回を要求した。港に回送店が並んでいる。長い。自閉を強制する。兵理のごとく捨てられた。あらゆる雑念を追い払った。無雑な方言をお許しください。啓蒙化を失い困惑する。彼は若い頃、坂色に爆撃した。彼は漫舞をする原稿が多い。すぐに武言を撤回した。ことごとく抑留者が解放された。代表して両別の字を述べた。194まで。あとまだある。めしべを顕微鏡で見る。いてつを取り外す。詐欺集団の視界が捕まった。ヒノキ舞台を踏む。頬杖をついて話を聞くな。長く昏睡状態が続いている。ワニ側のバッグを愛用している。彼は義教師になる男だ。ノビルに罪に出かける。山ビルに気をつける。新たな申請を春挙した。三大勢力が対立している。解消のある相手を好む。垢抜けた着こなしをする。荒々しい虎を順次する。なかなか来ない配達に苛立つ。光が当て動向反射を見る。油断が事故を弱気する。春夏連覇の外貨を上げる。外貨預金を始める。バターが徐々にとろける。当時からヤッシュにくら替えした。両者のつばぜり合いが続く。数集団の餌食となった。六貫筋の、痛みを鎮める。六貫筋かな。カバンを買い替える。空想が泡沫に帰する。札束は静かみにする。水が気管に入りせく。彼との久々の再会に気がせく。で、春律かなの手はずを整っている。出律か。鶏粉で肥料を作る。菩提樹の木陰で休む。劇で高校野に扮する。明治に越して戦った。気ままな独身生活を楽しむ。隣人と挨拶を交わす。恵まれた環境の彼をひがむ。それはみんなが使う上等から新居の上等式に出る。澄んださわらびを入れる。恋のさや当てが始まった。スポーツの醍醐味を味わう。海兵たちは海の木図と消えた。大都市へ変貌を遂げた。分け目も触れずに研究する。事なかれ主義の教師が増えた。宇宙飛行士に夢がついえた。新しい試みの資金がついえた。式場に配膳する。彼女の涙にもらい泣きした。彼女は軽蔑な色を表した。一丁の餌を狙っている。腎臓の移植手術を受けた。歴史上の栄誉に憧れる。金の腕時計が燦然と輝く。話し合いがまとまった。逆転本塁打に開催を叫ぶ。両親からの借金を開催する。初めての子供を設けた。赤ちゃん用の石鹸を使う。身を挺して大統領を守った。同級生の結婚を羨んだ。老若男女がみこしを担いだ。錯綜した問題を整理する。スズメが私のパンをついばんだ。メーカーを勃根鮮やかに記した。彼は和紙を職人だった。胸のつく思いがした。よいしょ。今日のノルマは終わりかな。朝のノルマはこれで終わります。